We've seen many times throughout the years for Columbia and Harvard, battle of two vintage Ivy League schools. What better setting than to do it in the building in its 50th year anniversary here in the Blue Gym? I'm Jake Schmid, and we get set for the 125-pound weight class between Columbia and Harvard. Columbia coming in at 2-8 on the season. Harvard 3-5 on the season. Looks like it'll be Nick Babin for Columbia, the senior out of Everson, New Jersey, to get things kicked off. He is on the right in the blue singlet. And Nick Babin gets set, and away we go for Babin and Adams for Harvard. Babin dives right down. Adams right there in the red singlet. Babin, feet, hands down, bent over, but ranges up. Babin almost diving for again, but Adams able to get back into that. Babin comes in with 12-12 record, 3 dual wins. He had including an 18-0 tech fall over Bucknell's David Heiser their last time out, as Babin in on a right leg shot, wrapped around on the waist. A little bit of a farmer's carry now with trying to bring him down to the mat, and just Adams able to keep his composure and bending out, trying to push Babin to the edge of the circle in front of the crowd. Columbia coming in with a victory over Bucknell 25-13 on February the 4th, last time out. Babin with one of those wins, a big major decision for him, a tech fall, as Adams with his arm wrapped around the neck of Babin. Babin bending over, trying to push him closer to the ground, more upper body attack. Babin thought about a lower body shot on that leg, but he couldn't get it. Babin bunched over, resetting himself, rolling that right wrist of Adams. Coaches Coach Tonelli for Columbia and Coach Jay Weiss. Jay Weiss for Harvard, his 30th season, 2-time Coach of the Year for the conference, as Adams diving around, but he's got a stalling hit against Adams, and it's a takedown. And they didn't call it yet, waved it off, the crowd wanted it, and now he gets the 3-point takedown. Nick Babin, the senior, and the ref counting off. Let's see if we can get some back points. That's 4 from the Columbia bench, counting off in unison. Babin trying to get the pin. Close. He's got 11 back points so far on the near fall, at least in near fall territory. Really close to the shoulder blades in this first period over Adams. Close to that left shoulder blade. See if he can get it on the ground. Adams was upside down. He couldn't flip back. He's caught one of them down, can't get the second one. Adams willing, trying to stand up on his feet, but Babin working on him. Nick Babin, again, and close. Adams almost on the crown of his temple of his head in the bridge position, in a full-on bridge, and he gets the pin. First period pin, Nick Babin. He got a tech fall last weekend. He starts the day off with a pin over Isaiah Adams. Nick Babin. 2 minutes into the period after one bout, a 6-0 Columbia lead over Harvard, who's on a 4-duel losing streak to come into Columbia that began on January the 27th when they fell at Cornell, and most recently lost 34-6. And you see the way that Babin was able to grab on the right leg. The stalling was what propelled him to the win. Then Babin brought Adams, the stalling really opened up the pin in that.